Yes.
Have you tested?
Yeah.
Kuchu, 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 kuchu.
It's working.
Ladies and gentlemen, Henry DESAGU. Clap for you, ladies and gentlemen. Give me some music right there. I don't know how they're dancing in Mohoko.
What's it called? What's the elevate? Orimi, go to Avenue. I'm bad fella, want to suffocate. With the bad, with the jellyfish. All I told me, I'm a party with it. Oh, I told me, I'm a party with it. What the told me, I'm a party with it. Party with it, yes, I'm a party with it. What's it called? What's it called?
Welcome on the show.
Thank you so much.
Of a human being. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Man is here, but the body, the body is an SI constant unit.
The problem is your eyes.
Okay.
How can you say I'm not changing?
DESAGU, how many years now?
Since we were there, I think it's like 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
What? Man, we have come from far.
We had just landed.
We had just landed. We had just landed. He was coming from Mohoko, I was coming from Nigeria.
Yeah.
We met at the toilet at the airport. Okay, we met at the bus station, Mudura, let me be honest. But yeah, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You've just won, was it a silver?
I have won Silver Button Award for 100K subscribers. And then I got Clean Content Award.
Clean Content Award.
Yeah.
Courtesy of YouTube still.
Now that's courtesy of Kizungu, KFCB. KFCB. Now Dr. Ezekiel Mutua is the one who gave me that, and KFCB.
And here you are.
Yeah.
How does it feel? Because bro, I know you have earned this, like for real.
Yeah.
It has not been easy.
Yeah.
And I think the first time when I felt like, you know what, now this is it, is when you did the reporting.
Oh, eyewitness.
The eyewitness.
Yeah.
Do you still remember the clip? Do you still remember how you did it?
Right now, no, it has changed, but back then, it's 2 years. But
can you remember it?
Like, do you know which one? Because I've done several.
Okay, let's say for example, let's reenact it back in the days. All right, so we are coming live from Mohoko. This is CNN Africa. We're coming live from Mohoko, whereby there is a lady who was caught stealing a glass of porridge from the stepmother's house. Mr. DESAGU, why are you there?
So my name is Henry DESAGU. So that Motumia who was stealing that glass, first he had been dropped by the guy. So before even she dropped the glass, he had been dropped by. Before she dropped the glass, she had been dropped by the guy.
Glass?
Yeah. So she was dropped by the guy, then she went ahead at home to drop down the glass. Let me tell you what was happening with this eyewitness.
What was happening?
What happens with the witness? You know those things happen around Githurai.
But they have to.
They have to. And you know something with Githurai? Githurai has no sheng. Githurai is where, once you come from your village, that is where you do your... What do you call when bridging? Your bridging course.
Orientation.
Orientation to Nairobi before you now go to Kasarani and to the city. So you are trying to make...
Kasarani is the gateway.
Now you are that's the underpass. How many bypass? What happens? So there you are trying to mix the Kiswahili from side ya Kasarani and the mother tongue from where you are coming from. So whenever you are doing your narration, that's where you are meeting. Like,
have you actually lived in Githurai?
Yeah, after we did those shows, then I became jobless. You know our show.
Yeah, but after Kenya Kona Kufded.
So when Kenya Kona was there, I used to live near the highway. You know, now when the job ended, you know the rent. You keep going backward.
Until you find yourself at a place where you don't pay rent in your mother's house. Did life become hard after Kenya Kona?
Yeah, actually so hard. I went back home. I started to hustle. I even forgot about art. I stayed, I think, for like 2 years. Without 2014, 2015, I started at the end of 2016.
What made you come back again? What made you bring back the fire, the comedy fire?
I said I'm going to try it now. I'll do it on my own way. I have a cousin of mine who came with a camera. Then he told me, I heard you have been doing comedy. Why can't we shoot something and we upload? So when he came, I told him, let me try one more time. If it doesn't work,
let it be.
Let it be. So that's how we started our recording there in Githurai, Mohoko, up to this day. Even though you are saying I'm not changing. There is a photo that went viral of me back then. I don't know where you were at the backstage or you are emceeing.
I think I was backstage with Jalango.
Yeah, it was me, Butita,
Sleepy Chipo, I think.
They look
Terence.
very young and me I look the same. Some people are saying going DESAGU niye yule jana leo na hata mimi.
Because if you ask me listening, we're talking about 2011, eh? That's almost like 8 years ago, eh?
Yeah.
I think DESAGU has been either young or old all his years. If you check his birth certificate, it still looks the same. His KCP photo.
It's blessing, but I have heard you are saying some soap. I think I will work on that.
Geisha will sort you out. Trust me, but then Geisha will get you out of that. You'll now start looking like.
Start using
maybe
unga ya kawaida is not working.
And start using gunia to grab it. I'm told there's been a competition between how Chris Brown looks and how DESAGU looks. Who do you think might win between the handsomeness?
Chris Brown who is trying to copy me.
My God.
You know, when in Mohoko I'm a tycoon, Jason Statham.
Where?
Jason Mohoko is a republic on its own. 254.3. In fact, our currency is gaining against the new Kenyan currency. I'll host myself.
Mohoko is, you said Mohoko is
our own currency that is gaining against the new
254.3. What's your national anthem?
We are still, we don't know, we try to mix. We are here to come with something. Something mogithi.
Microwa is the deputy president.
Samido. Now it's Samido. You need to invite Samido here. Or Gatutura. There's one another called Gatutura is the one. Why need you? Have you ever?
What is it?
DJ? You lied to me.
Now let me ask. If you listen to that song with subtitles, so what is the subtitle?
It's actually a lady who left a guy in the village, came to town. So she is asking the same. He's telling the guy, after coming to Nairobi and finding guys like DESAGU, how can I go and get married there at the village? So he's saying the farm. So he's igehika bosho ineatia. Like
I know bosho is
the beans.
It's the minges.
Yeah. So how can he get married there? Now he has found who he does like me.
So what does
is that? You lied to me. You are saying DESAGU has not changed.
Mohoko.
So when did you guys gain independence?
You are like Ethiopia. You are not colonized. In fact, I am the prince that was promised. I'm like the freedom fighter. I'll put them on the map.
That explains the hair. So does Waititu have any position in Mohoko? I hear Waititu is the minister for education.
You know, Waititu is like, you see, Waititu akona ile itaitango nini. You see, like the queen is not the queen is
in charge of the kingdom.
Of the
Scotland, Ireland, Britain.
But sasa hiyo specifically ours. Hiyo ni self rule. But akikuja tunamwelcome. You have to have a visa to come to our place.
Where?
Hey. But you utaongea na mimi for.
How many days does it take for a visa to mature for Mohoko?
It's not fixed. We are still under diplomacy between Kenya and Mohoko. But you should visit. It's an amazing place.
No, is Mohoko an actual place?
It's an actual place you should visit. I'll pin you.
Please do.
Mutura kuna ingine moto pale.
Now let me ask. There's a lady who you normally act with.
Yeah.
Is that your wife your girlfriend stroke wife stroke all that things inside the acting? Because you guys keep on holding hands together. You're a perfect, you know, after oh my God, after Otile Brown and Vera, you guys took over.
I see where you are going.
Mohoko.
No, you're not going to Mohoko. You're actually doing something. Okay. So basically, there is a very big difference between what we act. What we do online actually is something we call keeping up. It's like you are keeping up with DESAGU and what I'm doing in Mohoko. But there is Coffee Show, the one you knew.
Oh yes, they actually used to be called Coffee Show. Remember?
So when I started online, I realized if I name myself Coffee Show, it will be hard for me to know somebody who knew me from before and now someone who knows me
to
now.
Differentiate the fan base.
So that's where DESAGU came in.
Beautiful. And you're doing amazing.
Yeah.
Man, I'm happy for you. I must admit.
I appreciate this so much, and we appreciate the people who are subscribing. I also heard you are bringing ringtone today.
Yes.
Tell him Mohoko there.
They are.
One is Bukide. Shikide.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You know, I started by fighting for the boy child against sponsor.
But then you fought, you really
Yeah.
fought for, is it because you've ever lost a girl to a sponsor? Or what are the qualities of a sponsor? How can a lady identify a sponsor?
A sponsor, he never lacks. Haitishu anakosa.
That's the first quality.
That's the why
They always have. Whether it's some money or a stomach.
Yeah, because
they'll have
if me I send you the fare, you don't come. Hey, I'll come to collect it. But the sponsor even sends you the rent, they forget, they send you again. So even the ladies, if I send you fare, you don't come. Aye, the next time I'll be the one coming to collect it.
My God.
What do you think about that? No. If you send you fare, is it my right to come and collect it? But
it's still your
I
right,
might
isn't it?
I might
Or you
decide not
reverse.
to come.
yeah,
No
Actually,
way.
now that's another one.
No way.
What?
Why?
Why was it sent? If it was
For me
alone,
to come, but I've decided otherwise.
then decide also otherwise in sending back.
I know. You're
So
tough.
yes, you started from that. Then your latest video that really made me laugh because I was the Game of Thrones fan.
Yeah.
Then there was a game of, is it called Game of Mihoko?
Game of Thrones Mohoko.
Game of Thrones Mihoko.
Yeah.
Has anybody from Game of Thrones contacted you? Or are you hoping
I
they will
have
go
not checked my email.
Hey.
So I can, email I'm not sure, but online anywhere else they have not. But email most probably.
So you watched Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Actually, I'm sad. You know me. I also wanted Mohoko to join those kingdoms.
Where? Now
Everything is Mwehoko.
the 7 lands.
Yeah.
So you still insist on being the prince of Mihoko even on Game of Thrones?
I'm not just I'm the prince that was promised. The people of Mohoko are promised a prince.
So is the prince here already?
Since he never came, we assumed it is me.
Now, I must admit that you're a clear story of not giving up.
Yeah.
And always in believing in a second chance.
Yeah.
Do you think our current crop of the new comedians that are really coming, because as we started from way back,
Yeah.
do you believe the new comedians, are they up to task to take it up from us?
They are doing very well. I think what I can advise them, a lot of it has to do with strategies. Because for us, we had tried and failed a lot.
Right from Vitimbi.
You remember the audition?
Hey, my God.
Remember Vitimbi came as a guest? The one who sit at a hotel there.
I know.
While you are talking, I'm the guy there eating. Camera unaambia angalia huko usionekane. All of Matrove and all that.
And Mugaka and Suguta.
So I know, but when I went online, I went with a strategy where we created a new character of DESAGU. And now since I learned from those, and the good thing is online, there is no audition. You remember how you used to do audition for
but let me the comments are
the comments are the audition.
Who is this guy? I don't like his head. What is the head?
Try
have to do
something
with the
else.
comedy? And try something else, like probably eating grass. What is eating grass?
Yeah, that's the issue. But the good thing is you can start. You know, before we had to audition and all that, but now at least for online, unarusha. So I think they just need a better strategy of how they can brand themselves, they can be very unique, because there are very many. I love them. They Kinamulamoas, Katelo. They are very hilarious. I remember there are guests who visited me. I put for them Mulamoa. They were really very happy.
No, we hosted him. I think 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I think the feedback was amazing.
Yeah.
Katelo.
Yeah.
There's who else? Who else has taken over the online?
There is
internet?
Natalie Gidinji for the
Natalie,
ladies. There is
yes,
Rono. They are very much, and most of them are on Instagram, but they don't need to work. Wasiepe hizi platforms ingine. They work as a saku.
You know, us we can handle both the crowd.
Everywhere, you know, some people even don't know I have done stand-up.
But then he's an amazing stand-up comedian from back in the days how we used to do it.
Yeah, back then, you know, I was in campus. Hustle, but
You finished?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Economics.
Because I know
economics. In fact, today I could go and have help about the budget.
So can you break down the budget?
The budget. We just want money to shift from the sponsors to the Sissy Boy Child. That's a good budget.
That's all you want?
Equitable distribution of resources and accountability. Like the budget should be spent in an innocuous, in a bombulous, and in an accountable manner. Us as the youth, we should pull a fastidious panacea to ensure that every coin goes to the latter of where it has been spent.
Are you done?
Yeah.
What is all this perambulation?
He's hatching. Sponsors
It's hurting. No,
wanasumbua.
for them to hear. You know, we are telling them, tunaumia in a normal way they are not getting. Now we want to tell them in our own language.
In our own language.
Whatever you are doing there is paragund, is koliwobos, is umbwedede. Maybe they will hear that. Jutukuambia serikali saidia bado wengine wasikii.
Who is your favorite politician? Who is your favorite politician?
I love the idea, right? I don't have a specific one. I think it depends on if Baba anampenda juu ya kitendawili and how he does. I also love the vice president. And then for the president, I love him. Naonanga ni mtu tukapatana mahali ka joint, anaweza toa form. Sim school. Naombanga siku moja tupatane mahali hakuna kamera.
Mwihoko.
Mwihoko tu hivi.
Come on.
We actually invited the deputy to come to Mwihoko.
Is it?
Kama anaona ajue Mwihoko yasi.
No, he's watching. He's watching from the annex.
The hustler from Karen. Sasa kuja pata the hustler from Mwihoko.
Mwihoko. And Lonyangapo, the governor.
Hey, huyo tamfungulia YouTube channel.
But then I think we need to. I think we need to.
Right now he should be getting the silver button.
Can we go look for him, both of us?
Yeah.
Let's get a charter. We can go to DP. Get a chopper. All the way to West Pokot.
Twende hiyo, panga hiyo maneno.
Kama una ndege, kwenda kwa mama yako. Give up.
It's super amazing.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Bro, like I said, I'm so happy for you.
I'm also
I know. How many subscribers do you have so far?
Right now we are 153K.
153,000.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you have beaten me times 35,000. Oh my God.
You have the entire audience. You have uko na Kenya, East Africa.
But we thank God. I'm just a humble guy trying to. Yeah, I'm just
And I
humble.
told you that's not original. This is the original one. Hiyo ni kufuanana tu.
You can't just come on the show and insult people like that.
No, it's the truth. You'll say.
Where did you buy? Do you have a designer in Mwihoko?
Actually, I am so mad. You have not asked me who's my designer.
Okay, who's your designer?
He's a guy from Mwihoko. But the material is from Italy. Only the button are from here. Yako yote tunajua ni silika.
Lavish.
Arrogant.
Taka. I don't know which soap you use at home, but please make sure when you go home.
Next time we meet you, I will not be the same yesterday, today, and forever. I will have changed.
Tell me, as we celebrate 16 years, not 16, oh my God, as we celebrate Father's Day on the 16th, what is your most memorable moment with your father?
Actually, I think for my dad, actually there is a hero, my dad, may he rest in peace, he passed in January this year.
Oh, my condolences.
But wherever he is, I know anatuwekea maombi kabisa.
DESAGU.
But if there is
Angel,
something,
subscribe.
Subscribe here. If there's something I remember about my dad, which back then I used to complain. I've never, unajua kufukuzwa shule to be sent away because of school fees. My dad used to pay the whole year. Even in high school. So people are being sent away for school fees. We are left like 3 people. So I was jealous of those who are being sent away. So like my dad, why can't you later be sent with the rest? Because we remain in class, you are 3.
No studies will go on.
So what was cool in school was being sent away.